Hello and welcome to the demonstration of Swell e-commerce and SAP Business One via APPSeCONNECT. APPSeCONNECT is an iPaaS platform, integration platform as a service, which is a hybrid architecture. For the integration purpose, we will use two major components. One is the cloud portal. The portal.appseconnect.com is the cloud portal where we will done all the business logic. So the entire configuration we will done in the cloud portal. And apart from this, we have another component that is our AppSeConnect agent. So you can call it as an integration engine. So this is our AppSeConnect agent. We will use this agent for the trigger purpose. So for the trigger mode, we will use two types of trigger mode. One is the manual mode and another is the auto mode. So if you set it as a auto mode, so for that, we just need to toggle this option, and in the settings page we set the time as minutely, hourly and daily basis. So if you set 5 minutes over here and save it, so for every 5 minutes your data will be synchronized automatically. You do not need to trigger or start anything. But in some cases we see that the customer don't want the whole integration as a auto mode. So for that we have another option, that is manual one, and for that you need to toggle this option again, and for the manual synchronization you need to play this option. So whenever your synchronization has been complete, you can check the result from the resync bucket whether the success and failure messages are occurred here, and if any failure occur you can rectify the failure and resync the data again. For the resync purpose it will fetches only the failure data, not the whole data. And we have another option, that is our error log. So here in this error log you can check the result according to the timestamp. So now I'm starting the demonstration. So for this demonstration, I'll be started from the customer synchronization. So for that, I'll create a customer in this Swell e-commerce platform and sync it to the SAP Business One company. So here, now I'm creating the customer. So I'm putting all the mandatory fields like the company, like the customer first and the last name, the email address, and all of those details. So let's just start it. So I'm adding the customer first and the last name. Now I'm going to add the email ID, that should be a unique one. Choosing the group, that could be any, and adding the password. So I'm done with all the details. Let's just save the customer. So once my customer will be create, I'm going to add the address for this particular customer. So now I'm going to add the address. So again, I'm putting the customer name and putting all the details like the company name, the street name, adding the block, the city, the zip code, that should be a valid one. Now choosing the country and the state also, and putting a phone number. So I'm done with all the details. Let's just save it. So my customer is created. I'm going to the agent in the direction of Soil to SAP Business One. I'm triggering this integration point, that is business partner add, to download this particular customer or business partner in SAP Business One company. So whenever my process will be completed, I'm quickly going to the SAP Business One under business partner master data. I'll search by the name of the customer whether the particular customer is downloaded there or not. So now I'm going to the SAP Business One. So under Business Partner Master Data, so I'm searching by the name of the customer. So this is the customer which I have just created in Swell e-commerce platform, with all the details are visible here, like the customer name, the customer phone number, the customer mail ID which I have added for this particular customer. It's visible here. So if I go to the address section, then you can able to see the address which I have added for this particular customer. It's also visible here. So apart from this, we have some UDF. So here in this UDF section, you can maintain the exact ID which is coming from your Swell e-commerce platform. And we have a sync flag also. So if this sync flag is checked, then it will not create any duplicate data. So this avoid the duplicate scenario, and it's helped you to differentiate between your online and offline customer as well. And apart from this, if you want to, if you have any existing customer in SAP Business One company, or if you want to create a new customer in SAP Business One company and you want to sync those data to Swell e-commerce platform, so that can also be possible because it is a completely bi-directional process. So now I'm going to the next synchronization process, that is inventory. So now here in SAP Business One company, under item master data, I will create a new item and sync this particular item to Swell e-commerce. So now I'm adding the item number, item description. Now I'm going to add the price as well. So under this sales data tab, you can maintain the dimension for your item. And here in this remarks section, you can put a description for your item. So I'm done with all the details. Let's just save it. So my item is created. I'm quickly going to the agent and trigger this integration point, product at product in the direction of SAP Business One to Swell. So it is also a completely bi-directional process. So if you have your existing item in Swell e-commerce platform, or if you want to create a new item in Swell e-commerce platform and you want to synchronize those items in SAP Business One company, so that can also be possible. So whenever my process will be completed, I will update the stock for the particular item which I have just created in SAP Business One company. So under the inventory transaction, I will update the stock for the particular item and synchronize the stock as well in Swell e-commerce platform. So my process is completed. I'm going to the Swell e-commerce platform. Under the product tab, I will search by the name of the product. So this is the product. So this is the product which I have just created in SAP Business One company, with all the details are available here, like the product name, the SKU which I have added for this particular product. It's also visible here. If I scroll down, so you can able to see the price which I have added for this particular item. It's also visible here, and the description which I have added for the particular item, it's also visible here. So now is the time to update the inventory. So as you can see, the quantity is now showing as 0. So here in SAP Business One, under the inventory transaction, now I'm going to update the stock for the particular item. So let's just add it. So my stock is updated. Now I'm going to the agent in the direction of SAP B1 to Swell. I'm triggering this integration point stock update to update the stock of the particular item in Swell e-commerce. So whenever my process will be completed, I will showcasing you in Swell e-commerce whether the stock of the particular item is updated or not. So I'm going to the Swell e-commerce. So here, just refresh the page once. And as you can see, the quantity which I have just updated in SBB1 company, it's showing here, it's reflected here. So now I'm going to place an order for the particular item and against the particular customer which I have created in Swell e-commerce before and sync it to the SBB1 company. So now going to the order tab. So here in this order tab, I will create a new order. So I'm choosing the item. This is my item. Let's save it. And choosing the customer. This is the customer with the address details are here. Now I'm choosing the payment method. So we completely support the online and offline payment method. But for this demo purpose, I'm choosing as a cash on delivery and again putting the billing details from here. So putting all the details like the customer name first, the customer first and last name. Now the company, the street, and choosing the country, state. So I'm done with all the details. Let's just save it and submit the order. So my order is created. I'm going to the agent in the direction of Swell to SAP Business One, triggering this integration point order add to download the particular order in SAP Business One company. So now I'm going to SAP Business One under the sales order tab. So this is the order which I have just placed in SAP Business One company with all the details are visible here. So this is the order which I have just created in SB Business One company with all the details are visible here, like the customer name, the item which I have added for the particular order, it's also visible here. The quantity, the unit price which I have added for this particular order is also visible here. If I go to the logistic tab, so you can able to see the different billing and shipping address which I have added for this particular order, it's also visible here. So these are the few integration points which I have configured for this demo purpose. Thank you.